anyone were to have told me that I was going to be the mother of a young man who was addicted to heroin, I wouldn't have believed them. I wouldn't have believed them at all. Even though I was a single mother, I had brought them up in the church, and I had done everything possible to steer him away from that type of lifestyle. And there was just something pulling him. There was something pulling him. He was only 20. But even though he was only 20, no matter what addiction it was that he went through, and it was heroin, his addiction was heroin, I always told him, no matter what it was we went through or how we went through it, that I loved him.
I call him my older brother, but he's really my first cousin, my older cousin. We lost our older cousin, me and my brother, me saying we, me and my little brother, my youngest brother, Kajay Diori Johnson. Me and him was like this, you know, everybody knows Cody and Brody. But yeah, me and him lost our first cousin last year due to police gun violence. And I would say then would be maybe the time that I start to see him take a drop in the underworld and start to, you know, have issues regarding drug addiction.
If you can look at me, I didn't even put no makeup on because I want to be so transparent and I want to be so real about what I'm getting ready to say. I wanted to share my life with you and the things that I've gone through, and I wanted to share the goodness of God and how He has blessed my life and how He can also change your life.
This is a message about drug addiction. In the name of love.
On this day, I miss you. I miss my baby. I miss you coming up behind me and wrapping your hands around my neck and say, Mom, I love you. I miss you. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
This is a story about hope. A mother shares her anguish and pain to deal with the loss of her beloved son, and the journey she's taken in search of reconciliation and understanding. This is her son, Kajay Diori Johnson.
Being the mother of an addict, a young adult addict, I never thought that I would see this day. I never thought I would be in this position. But I am. And something remotely in me spoke to me at one point and said, you know, at some point you were going to be in this place. You are going to be in this right now. And I need for you to speak for me. I need for you to let everyone else know that it's okay. It's okay to have a child that's an addict. It's okay to love your child through his addiction or through her addiction.
At some point, heroin becomes the drug of choice for many because of its wide availability and far lower cost.
No matter how difficult it was, no matter what we went through, I always made sure that I told him that I loved him and I would love him through his addiction. It didn't surprise me when I got the call. It hurt me, but it didn't surprise me. And I just want everyone to know that with my faith and my strength and my promise to him that I would keep letting him know that, you know what? You were placed on this earth to help somebody else. No matter what you go through, no matter how you go through it, you are here to help somebody else. Just like I was, just like I am. And even in death, I'm going to make sure that you keep your promise, that I keep my promise to you.
Overdose deaths from heroin and prescription painkillers in the United States in recent years is an urgent public health crisis.
I know I was placed on this earth to help somebody, and that's what I'm going to do.
Heroin treatment numbers are up over 250% since 2000 and over 40% in the past year.
That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do, is to help somebody, to help a parent not feel like I feel right now, to help a young child know, to help a young adult know, a teenager, that there's help out there for you. You just have to make the conscious decision that you want it.
Solving the problem of deaths from heroin overdose begins with stopping the addiction to narcotic painkillers. Recovering from heroin addiction is not easy and can be a terrifying experience. Seeking professional help to handle the withdrawal symptoms is highly recommended. Here are ways to find help. Inspirations: 844-830-6139. Teen Alcohol and Drug Rehab. www.inspirationsyouth.com. Project Imagine. www.projectimagineinc.org.